experiencing a significant rise in crime, highlighted by disturbing incidents like a serial sex offender free of charge, enabling to continue pursuing his medical degree, and a teenage on bail committing a stabbing. Shadow Minister for Justice Brad Battin has addressed the root causes of rising crime that the current bail laws under the Allen government is so lenient that even a stolen car can drive through. A judge might have had valid reasons for not prosecuting sex offender, but a critical question remains. If this individual were to become a doctor, could he provide life-saving care to patients? Additionally, the court's decision has raised public concerns about the justice system's potential to prioritize individual rights over public safety. Democratic nations, guided by universal moral principles of love, peace, justice, and fairness, and incorporating the UN Declaration of Human Rights, have established extensive laws to maintain social order and public safety. Our society and the legal system increasingly prioritize humanity, mercy, and rehabilitation over punishment. Unfortunately, this compassionate approach has been exploited. A combination of corruption, insufficient policing, and political violence has distorted the principle of absolute equality across race, gender, and culture, undermining the justice system. This has created significant loopholes, leading to social injustice and community vulnerability. We have tolerated too much. From online financial scams and billions lost to corruption in government projects, to teenagers committing crimes while on bail, to Epstein's widespread abuse of power and sex, and to public acts like flag burning and Muslims praying on London streets. The fabric of our modern society and its peace have never been more imperiled. Consequently, the public has lost confidence in both the government and law enforcement. Many today view climate change as humanity's greatest threat. However, I argue that the misapplication of human rights principles, creating legal loopholes, presents a more significant danger to civilization. Australia ranks 37th globally in oil reserves and 13th in gas. Yet, in the name of environmental protection, the government exports crude oil and liquefied gas, relying on import 90% of our refined product needs.
Australians are thus susceptible to global instability and also burdened by high fuel prices due to a significant government tax over 50% on imported fuels plus a 10% GST.
This renders us highly vulnerable to international instability. Less than a month after the US-Israel conflict with Iran began, Australians are already panicking due to soaring oil price and shortages. Our climate policy should not compromise people's lives and national security. The reality is, our technology has not yet advanced enough for renewable energy to meet the majority of our energy demands. Rushing ahead of this technological readiness only breeds public confusion and panic. Fuel theft is occurring, a rare sight in Melbourne, a result of inappropriate policies further contributes to a decline in public morals. We have entered the post-AI era, but our ethical and moral compasses are failing, leading to widespread social injustice. Civil rights advocate Martin Luther King Jr. wisely stated, "Law and order exist for the purpose of establishing justice, and when they fail in this purpose, they become the dangerously structured dams that block the flow of social progress." To prevent humanity's self-destruction, a threat is grave is nuclear weapons. We must rebuild trust in our justice system, particularly for leaders and law enforcement who bear direct responsibility for upholding societal order and ensuring peace.